to where we're actually going to measure segments, different parts of segments, and whatnot. And that is important because if you ever build anything, you have to measure all kinds of segments. But the first one is stuff that you've done since elementary school, and that's just counting the distance between 2 points on a number line, basically. But the distance between 2 points A and B can be written as the length of AB, or it'll just say AB. And so what that means, so Monday and Tuesday and all on the notes for points, lines, and planes, whenever we were talking about a line, we'd say we had line AB, you'd have AB with a line and 2 arrows over top of it, right? That's saying line AB. Anytime there's nothing over top of your 2 letters, it is wanting how long it is between A and B. Does that make sense? So anytime there is no line over top, it wants the measure of that. And so that's why in this little graph over here on the right, this AB is just AB, there's no line on top or anything. So that's saying how far it is between that. If you're given this graph, all you have to do, unless it's really big, and it won't be, is count from one point to the other. So I start at A, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, and it doesn't say centimeters or anything, so we'll say 4 units long. That's easy enough, right? Then, congruent segments. That congruent might be a new word for you, but that just means they're the same length. So let's say if AB equals CD, then the segments are congruent. Congruent means they have the same length, or have the same measure. And if I'm saying 2 segments are congruent, the symbol for congruent is an equal sign with a squiggly line on top of it. So this is the symbol for congruent. You'll see that a ton throughout Part A and Part B. That symbol will stay with us forever. Segment addition is exactly how you would think. So I have this segment over here, and AC is split up by this point B is somewhere in between there, right? So it says if A, B, and C are collinear, that means they're on the same line. B is between A and C, then AB, so the measure of AB plus BC, so the measure of BC would equal the entire part AC. So what that's saying is, for example, let's say AB was 4, BC was 6, and it was wanting the total AC. Well, if I want from A to C, it's 10, right? 4 plus 6. But it's important that you always remember it's the small piece plus the other small piece equals the whole thing. So right now, take like a minute or two and just do these examples 1 and 2 on your own. The line is talking about PQR is right here, so that's what you're using for 1 and 2, and then we'll move on to 3, 4, 5, and 6 together here in